Yeah, it was pretty cool, man, to sit back and watch these moves take place, to see the trades, to see the acquisitions that we had. It was a lot of fun to to be obviously a player of the team and to see these moves made, to see how the team improved. I think for us it was made it a little more exciting coming into spring training. We couldn't wait to get to spring training, knowing the team that we had. So we're all here now, ready to rock and roll. We feel great about it, and all the guys are really coming together right now as games are about to start. Swag level. Yeah, it's great. I mean, we got a good team. I'm not big on the swag stuff, but we definitely have a lot of guys in there that can really go out there and play. We got a very talented team, which is more important than swag. It was a lot of fun. 2020 was great, especially coming off 2019. It was quite a different quite a different season for everybody here. So to be able to come off having a really tough year from the team and personally as well, it was great to come into 2020 to be able to execute the things that I wanted to do, to come out and be able to win and really come together as an organization and as a team, to really have that winning culture here, really for the first time that I've been here, and us going out there for the first time expecting to win ball games and knowing that we could. It was a different feel in this clubhouse, which is something that I've wanted since I've been here, and we finally got in it. And coming into 2021, it's as good as it gets. So we're all excited about it and ready to rock and roll. I mean, I pretty much did the same things I did last year. Me and Tony still hit together. I stayed in contact with Ease. Did a lot of the exact same things I did coming into 2020. So I just want to continue that. Found some things that really worked for me. I want to stick with them and continue to keep executing those. It's maintaining. I think once you find something, you stick with it. You know it works, and you stick with it. Yeah, there's some times that those approaches evolve into some certain things on different days, but at the end of the day, it's still pretty much the same. It's just having that accountability to go in there and execute approaches off big league pitchers, and we got a great hitting coach here with Damian Easley to help me do that. The big thing, everybody asks me, what's different. I think the big thing for me is we're coming off a playoff run. I think that's the biggest thing. This is the first time I've come into spring training after being in the postseason, which is a big deal. We come off going to the postseason, winning ball games, winning, having a winning record. I think the big thing coming into this year is we already have that winning culture, knowing that we can go out there and win ball games. So I think for me, it's definitely different this spring training with the expectations. It's not hopeful this year. It's more of a matter of a fact that we are good, which is a good thing. So it's that's very exciting. It's one of those things that this is the type of team that AJ came to put together, and it should be very exciting. It was fun to sit back on a team that wasn't in a trade rumor. It was cool to sit back and watch these trades unfold as they became my new teammates instead of guys I was traded for. So it was really cool, man, to see these guys that we had in here. We added some pitchers who are very, very good, real aces on the mound. We added some position players too. So it was fun to not be in the trade rumors and just to sit back and enjoy all the guys coming my way. It's definitely been challenging, over the last few years. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about yourself as a person, as a player, and to sit here in 2021 to make some of the strides that I did in 2020. It's very special for me. It's one of those things you can hang your hat on and be proud of yourself for. But to sit back to notice what this organization has been through, what I've been through, it's really cool to sit here and see where we are in 2021. There's been some changes I've had to make, but that's what makes you better as a person. The changes that you have to make, the adversity you have to go through, but those are the things that make you who you are. So I wouldn't change anything, even though I've had some tough years. I wouldn't change it to be here in 2021, ready to rock and roll with this great team we got here. It's the best team I've been on ever. So it's going to be a lot of fun to go out there in 2021 and rock and roll with this team. I'll tell you what, he's going to win more Cy Youngs as number 24 than number 4. So how about that? Yeah, we had some conversations about it. I won't go into details on those, but I feel like 24 is his new number. He's going to win multiple Cy Youngs with 24 over number 4. So I'm pulling for him. I can't wait to see what he does in 24. I think the big thing for him, that I can only speak from my experience, I think he does a great job of working with individuals and not just working with a plan that he thinks works. I'm different than Tatis. Tatis is different than Hosmer. Haas is different than Manny. Everybody's different here with how they hit. Yeah, there's some similarities to everybody, but at the end of the day, everybody goes about it differently. And I think the one thing that Ease does such a great job of is he connects with each and every player on what they want to do, specifically and what specifically makes them good hitters. And he holds hitters accountable to that. He doesn't let you, he knows what makes you good, and he doesn't let you get off of that. And I think, as a big league hitter, when you face big league pitchers for 162 games, it can be easy to kind of, your wheels will get a spinning in your head, but it's great to have a hitting coach there that will hold you accountable to what you need to do and get you back on track. And I think that for me has been the big deal, having a hitting coach to kind of get you back on track and knows what makes you best. I don't want to, we get those questions all the time, Dodgers, Padres. At the end of the day, both teams has to focus on themselves. Obviously we made moves this year to become one of the best teams in baseball. We're not trying to just look at the Dodgers and be like, hey, let's follow them. We have to go out and do our own thing. I think we closed the gap on a lot of great teams in baseball, and I think that's really the main goal, is to look at yourself and say, where's the top of the league, and we got to get there. And I think with the moves that we made this offseason, we did that. And I know the Dodgers, they have a great team. They're World Series champions, but at the end of the day, if we're focused on them and trying to catch them, we won't be able to be as good as we can be. So I think for us, it's not necessarily looking at another team. It's focusing on what we can do and executing each and every day of what makes us good. Yeah, it's very exciting. I think when they announced that the other day, we had the meeting and they said something. I think all the players were very excited about that, because that's something that we didn't really expect, I guess. Especially this early in the season. I think even tomorrow with our game here, I think we're going to have fans. So it'll be cool to, it won't be just an automated crowd noise. It'll be a real crowd noise for the first time in a year. So that's going to be very exciting. I think everybody in here has wanted to play in front of fans. It's what gets that adrenaline going, and really what we play for, to be there in front of the fans and to give them a show. So we're very excited. We know what the Padres fans were last year. They were excited for us, just coming out of that, out of the Players Garage after winning that wild card series, seeing downtown, being excited. It's really cool that the Padres fans are going to be able to get into Petco Park and watch this team play. It's very exciting.